There's a person living rent-free in your head right now. You know the one. You wake up, and before your feet even hit the floor, you're checking your phone. Your entire mood for the day hangs on whether a little gray bubble turns into a reply. Cultural narratives often trick us into seeing this agonizing ache as evidence of a profound, epic love. We are taught that the more it hurts, the more it matters. Consider Maya. She's sharp, funny, and the friend everyone goes to for advice. After talking to a man at a party for 40 minutes, she reconstructed his work schedule from a single comment and rerouted her morning walk to pass his coffee shop. He remained lukewarm, taking days to answer texts. This indifference only deepened her focus, turning his silence into a puzzle she felt compelled to solve. In 1979, psychologist Dorothy Tennov identified this specific pattern as limerence. It is a strictly involuntary state of mind, a craving that happens to you, much like hunger or a song that won't leave your head. This chart represents your total cognitive capacity. At its peak, limerence consumes 85% of these waking thoughts. This person has moved into the control room of your attention and started running the place. You are experiencing a hostile takeover of the brain, a state that has very little to do with the choice-based nature of love. Breaking this cycle requires looking under the hood. This intense craving is a predictable chemical reaction rather than a character flaw or sign of weakness. This pathway floods with dopamine. Often linked to pleasure, it's actually the chemical of pursuit, driving you to refresh screens. Simultaneously, serotonin drops to an obsessive-compulsive disorder baseline. This imbalance traps the nervous system in a closed loop, forcing endless text decoding without an exit. Lying awake at 2 a.m. analyzing a look is a symptom of a nervous system caught in a mechanical loop. It is biology, not destiny. Limerence rarely ignites for the steady, kind person who makes clear plans. It thrives on those who keep you guessing. This timeline illustrates variable ratio reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. Because the rewards arrive at random, the brain becomes hyper-fixated on the next possible hit of warmth. Mixed signals and emotional unavailability act as the primary fuel for the obsession. Every cold spell makes the eventual bit of warmth feel like a massive win for your reward system. To keep the feeling alive, the mind edits reality. It sands down every red flag and fills the silence with a beautiful, invented story about who this person is and what their distance actually means. Certainty kills the cycle. A clear yes or a final no would starve the fire. Hope and ambiguity keep it roaring. The ambiguity found in almost relationships serves as the engine holding you hostage. The pain of not knowing is exactly what keeps the machine running. Staying in this loop comes with a tangible cost. It reorganizes your life around a phantom, pulling your attention away from sleep, work, and the friends who actually show up for you. If the brain is reacting to the uncertainty of the situation rather than the qualities of the person, then the person is essentially a placeholder. They are a canvas for an internal pressure, a deep, old anxiety about being chosen or being enough that existed long before they arrived. Recognizing that this need is internal is empowering. It means your well-being was never actually in their hands. The power to end the cycle rests entirely with you. Recovery begins by explicitly naming the feeling limerence to create distance. When you stop feeding the machine, expect the brain to panic with withdrawal symptoms. Sit through that discomfort until the chemical fire burns itself out. Healthy love feels different. It is a deliberate choice based on reality, flaws and all. It feels calm and safe, often appearing unremarkable at first because it lacks the frantic spikes of anxiety. Limerence is loud because it is frightened. Love is quiet because it is home. Trusting the calm instead of chasing the chaos allows you to save your heart for someone who can actually hold it.